Everyone, welcome to some Elden Ring. I tried to record some Elden Ring yesterday, but it didn't work out well. I don't remember why. I think I just got tired. I just finished work. Monday was work, and I like that I got past it because I don't like the start of things. So I don't like Mondays. I don't like the beginning of days. The day started, and I was literally like, how how do I make it? How do I make it? Literally in the mornings, I'm like, coffee, medicine, coffee, medicine. That's usually what I'm telling myself in the morning before I do anything. He died? Where am I? Oh, okay. They're all the way down there. Oh no. This is my leveling up space. I miss using magic. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. So this is refreshing. I am leveling up, trying to level up at least one time, and then I'm gonna go fight the Godskin duo. Yet again. I'm also fighting Melania, because if you are familiar with the game, I am at the Haligtree. And so I'm on her as well. She's freaking hard. And you don't have to beat her to win the game. So I want to be Elden Lord. And I talked about how, like, when I win this game, or if, I want the lore book. There's this lore book that a friend of mine found. I want some kind of badge of honor that I finished this game. Even if it took a long time. I can't even believe I finished a run through Bloodborne. I picked this game back up yesterday and I was painfully reminded this game is harder than Bloodborne. I forgot that it was, but it is. It's not even like, oh, it's just hard in a different way. The game is freaking hard. This game is freaking hard. This game is not trying to be nice to you. By any means. It's not trying to make things easy for you. It's not trying to be your friend. None of those things. So I just picked it back up again and like had my learning curve, and I do love this game because it's so pretty and it's a comfort game too, but it's a different comfort game than Bloodborne. Bloodborne is like dark comfort, and then this game is more like, I like that you can change the time of day though and just make it so nice and cozy. It's this place doesn't really get that dark for some reason though. It more gets, yeah, it doesn't really get dark. Sometimes it does. I think the game changes seasons sometimes. I could be wrong because this place does not look like this at nighttime all the time. It's kind of like, not snowing, but it's making the effect of winter. Oh, and I'm so glad you asked. Yes, work actually went pretty well today. I had one client that was pretty sassy toward me. And that usually happens if a client's like, what happened to this? I thought you were going to do this. But the thing is, they know I have a high caseload. I've told all of them I do. They have other people. I have other people who call for me and help me just because of my high caseload. So if they need something, they know they can call me anytime. And I get that few and far between. Usually my clients who know, they're generally calling me to let me know, like, hey, Miss Brittany, can you help me do this? Can you remember? I'm like, hey, I'm so sorry. We'll get to that as soon as I can. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of that way too. I remember when, so I talked about, like, how when you take the medications I take, you have to take the good with the bad and things, and gosh, I miss how pretty this game is. this game is so pretty. But, like, you gotta take the good with the bad, and you've got to weigh your pros and your cons, and there are very sucky things about being on this medication, but it is so worth being able to manage my burnout and trigger warning, not having to have the jump off a cliff thoughts anymore. Because that was the bane of my existence, and all my energy went to work and things. But I had a time where it was like a year or two ago, I think. My medications, like, there was something wrong with the system, and they were not being sent to the place that they needed to be sent to. And I called the lady and was like, hey, can they resend my medications? And she was like, so nice. She was so nice. And she was like, yeah, sure. And they did it, and it still wasn't sent. So I was like, I don't want to bother them. After like a while, though, it's like you kind of, when it's not done, you kind of need to, and you kind of got to come to this understanding, like, hey, these people deal with, like, she said it, she's like, I talk to 1 million clients a day, and I'm like, I know, friend, I know. So I was not like I was suffering, I was going through it, because when you don't have the medication, you're tired, but the thing that made it worse was I had like a final and papers and stuff due that weekend, and I was like, I kind of need it because this stuff is due on Sunday, and my brain was not working at all, so it would have been more bearable. Like, all I would have literally would have just taken Benadryl and gotten DoorDash and lounged in bed and doom scrolled and stuff or whatever. But it was worse because of that, so I had to ask for an extension and things, and that's what I mean. Like, the lady, I think she forgot to send it, and it just made me think, these people don't mind if you call over and over again. Like, it is a little annoying to be called over and over again, but I'd rather a client call me over and over again than stew on something and be mad at me later and go like, and I'm like, because there was the one that was really upset, it wasn't a client, it was a client's caregiver, and she was mad about a referral not being sent, and I had a reason why that referral hadn't been sent, and I tried to call her about it a long time ago, and she never answered, so I just dropped it. I was like, well, you're not answering the phone, so how am I supposed to do anything for you if you don't answer the phone and give me information I need? Or so she was stewing on it, and she's like, what I need you to do, and I was like, okay, ma'am, you were stewing on this for a long time, and I've been calling you for months. Like, how do you know that I was working on it, but I was trying to call you about, it's a confusing situation. And now there are times when I just drop the ball completely. I'm not even going to sit here and lie. And I've tried to be better about that, like about actually getting on top of doing things for clients. And this channel, I talk about having ADHD and things, of course, as you know, since it affects my life in not the best way. Oh no, 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 no. Who's that person behind me? Like, usually there's no one, like, behind me messing with me like this. Not like this. Not in this way. Who's behind? Oh, them. Let's see if I can run away and make it to a place of safety. Oh my gosh, I saw my shadow in the tree and it scared the crap out of me. I was like, who is that? Gosh, this place is massive. And I love Bloodborne, but this game was made after Bloodborne, so it's so much more intricate in the world and things, and oh my gosh, I hate that guy. I knew it. I knew I was gonna die. Oh, I almost made it too. I was in the teleportation map, and then like right when that guy saw me, it took me out. That was really annoying. That was really annoying. Since it's Monday though, oh, and if anyone's new to this, I usually use this to help me keep accountable. I want it to be nighttime again. I usually use this to help me keep accountable of things like, so that it can help with task initiation. Uh, and the couple things that I think I'm going to be doing today, I just have some clothes to wash and food to eat. Make myself food and wash my clothes. That's literally it. So I don't get DoorDash and I don't even have DoorDash money, so that's not even in the question really. I still have groceries and stuff left, and I'm just so thankful. I'm thankful to the Lord because I have more money in my account by this time than I usually do. Not a lot, but like usually by this time, which is kind of sad, my money would be like more down than it is because I used to be really bad about just getting DoorDash, impulsive spending, and now I'm really just trying to be super responsible for it and take accountable and keep my card locked and things in case, you know, because I need to look through my subscriptions. And I was like, my friend gave me that idea. Now, it is such a simple idea, but I was like, that's actually amazing. That's actually a good idea. Where are my... You're kidding me. They're down here? I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it, dude. They're coming. Oh my gosh. This game sucks sometimes. Okay, but at least I was able to get them over here. Gosh, I need to find a new leveling up place. You need like 1,000,000. Where I'm at right now, you need like 1,000,000 freaking runes to even get anywhere. You don't need 1,000,000, but I don't need 1,000,000 at this point to be realistic. I need like 300,000, but it takes forever. I need a new leveling up place. It's just hard to find. It's so easy to die in this game. I swear, like, that's what makes Bloodborne kind of easier too. You don't, like, I'm like level 100 and something, y'all. And in Bloodborne, I was level 77 when I won. And when I played through the game. There it is. You don't have to be like level 100 or crazy numbers to win the game, or to be pretty sufficient at winning. Like, if you want to level up. In Bloodborne, yeah, in Bloodborne, like, it wasn't difficult to find level up places. I even found that place where I had a hack, if you remember. But in this one, it's not the case. It's not the case. That is not the case in this one. Okay, I know where there they are. There they are. Nice runes. and I don't feel like dying, I die. That's fine. I'm almost giving up on leveling up at this point. Because this is ridiculous. I had a friend talk me into using, so when you finish fighting, there's Moon Goddess, I forgot her name, Renala, I believe her name is. When you finish fighting her, if you give her this lava stone thing, she lets you like change your levels and attributes around and things. There are only a certain number in this game, and I had a friend talk me into switching it around to prioritize strength instead of intelligence, and I balanced it out. But I miss having like crazy strength magic. It's just that like in this game, some enemies you can decimate with magic. Like when I fought Radahn, it was over with. Like Radahn was not difficult to fight with magic. I think I didn't first time him, but I second timed him, and I usually don't do that. But then some people you fight in this game, magic doesn't really do too much against them. And some people just undermine magic too much. I was trying to tell her, like, hey, magic is really good. And it is really good. It's not bad. I worked so hard in Elden Ring when I first started playing it. The thing that motivated me to get far in this game was the fact that the magic is pretty. That was it. I wanted to be a magician so bad. Because I saw someone else playing it and they were using intelligence magic, and I'm dumb and didn't know that I could start the game with intelligence magic. I started the game with faith magic. I had no idea. And I chose a faith route. But I did everything I could, like from the ground up, built my character from the ground up to be an intelligence magic user, even though she started off as a faith magic user. Which I had no idea, because I was wondering, because when I started it, I was like, well, I had no idea which one used the intelligence magic. And in my mind, I was like, which one uses the pretty magic? That's literally what I was thinking. I want the character that uses the pretty magic, is what I was thinking. And I was like, well, I guess you have to build up your character to use it. And that's not particularly the case, but I did. Okay, I have like 20,000, 30,000 more, and it's probably not going to do anything. It's probably not going to do crap. I don't remember, I didn't look, but I don't remember, I think I'm like maxed out on my intelligence. I could be completely wrong, but I just thought about that. Oh, I knocked him off. Good, good. But besides that one client, today was a pretty nice, good, chill day. Like, mostly was putting notes in. My supervisor was out. This was the first day I spent like fully remote in like a while. And I don't like being remote because I used to be remote and I just used to stay inside and watch shows and stuff, and it was nice sometimes, and it's nice for a time, but it was boring after a while. And I was like, I want a job where I work. And so this one thing I do like about this one, it is when it's not stressful, when it's not overly stressful, it is more dynamic. And that sometimes is like more challenging and more rewarding if you overcome those challenges. It really just comes to like, oh, what if when there's a day that comes and you're tired, and like it's nice. The cool thing is being able to see what you do have the strength for and what you don't, like, or what like how you can stretch your strength, you know, like when you're tired and when you're going through stuff. Like when I had a family crisis, it's like you're going through things, but it's kind of like being a mom. Like you're going through. How did? How did they kill me? That can't be possible. I only got shot one time. That's insane. I don't understand how I died. I don't get it. But as I was saying, it's like, you know, you get to see, it's cool to be able to see like, okay, I'm going through this at home, because I'm big on trying to strengthen myself and, you know, push through adversities and become stronger in that way. And it's kind of cool to see like what you can do, and cool to look back on things and go like, you know, I was having a really hard time this day, but this client came in with these issues, and I still went and I did the darn job. Like I still went and did the darn job. Like I went from went from going to FMLA, because I used FMLA before, where I took like 2 weeks off for mental health reasons. Like I went from that and feeling like I was gonna have mental breakdowns all the time, to being able to handle a family crisis and go to work and still do my job like it's nothing. And that's a big achievement for me. Like that is a big achievement for me, and that's the cool part about having a challenging job. Like that's what I like about it. I really like being able to look back and go like, look and think about all the challenges I overcome, and then being able to, you know, oh gosh, I thought it was dead. He just got frostbite. I'm gonna go back and fight Melania. I just really feel like I can beat her. I really feel like it, because frostbite. I'll show y'all. I'll show you. Oh my gosh. I've never been able to show like a bunch of people this before. I showed my friend, but that was it. That was it. We both use the same sword. Hold on. Ooh. Am I ready to level up yet? I haven't done this in a minute. Intelligence, yes. I want it back. I want my intelligence back. I miss this game. So, yeah, this sword, I do have it. This is the sword that I use against Melania. And then, I remember now, yeah, I use frozen armament. I do this. And this is what I used against her. And it's like worked the best. I felt so, what am I doing? I felt so freaking smart when I found this out, how well that works. I have a friend, she'll always charge attack. Like she'll just constantly charge attack and spam it. I'm not really about that, but I see why. I see why she is. But isn't that sick? It's freaking sick, isn't it? I love it. Ooh, hold on, let me fix my mic. Okay. I am going to sit down, and I think I'm gonna go fight her since I leveled up. If I can remember where she is. I think it's here. I like that the game is kind of graceful in that, like, we can like spawn, like, we can just keep dying and then keep running to her, you know? I mean, she's gonna kill me right away, but, like, she's a learning curve when it comes to remembering, like, how to get to the second form fast. She's so scary, though. And then she runs right after you. This is what I do. Like, yep, and then I'll let him. And she doesn't get staggered all the time, which is freaking annoying. Gosh, she's so scary because she's so hard to beat. I thought my phone was ringing. I was like, this is not the time. This is not the time. Now. Oh my gosh, she's gonna do that thing. That attack right there is so hard to dodge. It's insane. I think I was gonna say the best way to beat her is just hurry up, quickly get to her second form, but I think she does that attack in her second form too. I'm not sure. Sorry, I got distracted. I'm just gonna keep fighting her. I'll probably go back to the Godskin duo too. I don't even know. It's just... Ooh, you know what I'll do too? Hold on. Give me 1 second. I like watching other people play the games that I'm playing. Well, especially Elden Ring, because it gets me hyped up. It gets me hyped up to play. And I've seen some people like just keep fighting her over and over again. I don't know how they freaking do that. Because she gets so irritating and it gets so disheartening. Freaking, you fight her like a certain amount of times and it just feels like you can't do anything in life. And I don't want to feel that way. I struggle with mental health. I don't... Like, I want to get to the point where I can just... Because when you think that you've got her, when you're like, yes, because there was a point where I was like, I have a system. I have a system against her. I know what to do. And then she... Like, you have one good fight with her, and then you are like, well, she does stuff like that. You've got one good fight with her, and then she'll do stuff like that. Because I've had a good fight with her, and I was like, I got her. I know how to get her to the second form so fast, and then I did not have a run like that for the next 10 or 20 runs, I think it was. I could be exaggerating. And I was like, wait, why can't I do the same thing I did before? Why is it doing that? But I usually run around in my underwear when I'm fighting against Melania. I think this equipment is light enough though. Oh my gosh. That's so... Why is she so hard? Is she the hardest boss in Elden Ring, or would that be the last one? I think she's the hardest, right? I don't understand, like, what... I don't understand why my character swings so slow. It feels like my character swings, like, hecka slow. Panic dodge, panic dodge. Come on, can you get him, please? Get her. I'm talking to Banish and Ball. That's what I'm gonna call him. I don't know if I think my knights are her. I'm just gonna say my knights are her. This is a girl's fight. That's annoying. Look at that. Like, look at how quickly we got her down by half. Gosh, I hate when she uses that move. That move is like a cheat. It doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna drink my energy drink. That move makes no sense. I feel so late in life. I just feel so late because, you know, I shouldn't feel that way. I had a friend that told, because I would compare myself to people who literally play games like it's their job, and they're able to, you know, beat games like Elden Ring and things. Because I hated that it took me so long to beat Slay the Spire. And she was like, you're comparing yourself to someone who plays this game like it's their job. And I'm like, you're right, you're right. That makes me want to play some Slay the Spire today. Oh, I'm trying my best. Oh my gosh, she's so powerful. She's just too powerful. She's awful. She's just a terrible person. Come on, get her one more time. Get her down. Oh, she's got the brass side. Oh my gosh, I almost got her. It's going to decimate us. Gosh, she's a strong lady. She is. She's. It's like you can tell yourself, like, it's just a game, and it's just an NPC, and that's what I did when I played Bloodborne, and I was fighting against the, forgot which one it was, the third boss, I think. And I told myself, like, it's just an NPC, it's just a boss. They have, what do you call it? What's the name? Fight. They have fighting patterns. They have patterns. This boss arena is so pretty, though. I think she lived here. Just want to show y'all it real quick. I wonder what she was doing before she came. I love when people say stuff like that. When they're like, I wonder what they were doing before we got here. It's just cool, like, the thought that they were just waiting for you the whole time. And they were, like, just ready, dressed for battle, and, like, going, like, okay, let's do this thing. They're like, alright, on site. I did not know you could stagger her from. Get her, stab her down. Oh, this is a good run. We're beating the crap out of her. Ooh, I'm gonna let y'all see the second thing. I've already seen this. Look how cool my robe looks.
Wait. The scarlet bloom flowers once more. You will witness true horror.
Why do they have to give her a second form?
Now, rot.
I was literally like, ooh, I made it. And then she did that. But I'm glad my guy, or my girl, she made it that far with her HP that, that high. Because sometimes her HP is down. And so the goal really is to just get to the point where I can use the least amount of vials, get to the second form with the least amount of vials used, and Vol can have I'll just call it an Ingol. An Ingol can have like the least amount of health lost by the second form. Gosh darn! I thought I could stagger her. bet you I'm not gonna get her to the second form for like another 20 tries or something like that. She should not be this hard with me having a with me having Ingall. She should not be as hard as she is. Okay, we're actually doing the darn thing. We're actually doing it, kind of. Why isn't she staggered? Like, why in the world didn't it work? Oh. Ingall, can you please do something? There we go. Now, if I was smart, she would have been on the second floor, you guys. And I would have gotten to the second floor before violence. So, huh? Oh, also, I completely forgot about this. I really believe I can beat her because I forgot I can, like, allocate flask. So I think like four, no, four would be enough. Actually, three might just be enough, but I'll just use four for now. Yeah, I think I'm like remembering how to fight her. The only irritating thing about her is that you think you got her and you don't. Like that. Like she can just beat me in three sweeps. Three little sweeps. I have to take pictures of a tree. I'll be right back. I will be back. Just end this now. Thank you so much for anyone for watching. I will see you soon. Thank you again. I really appreciate you. Please subscribe if you are interested in any more content like this. Thank you again, and I'll see you soon. Bye.